For the second portion of this project, we asked you to create for us a series of 6 different charts and graphs using the data that you collected from the CIA fact book, and maybe even using some of the formulas that you generated in the case of the population pyramid. And so what I'm going to do is walk you through a series of these charts and graphs to see where things might have gone wrong and what kinds of things specifically we're looking for when we grade. So in this case, I'm going to start with the literacy rate. The literacy rate as well as the life expectancy were both simple bar graphs. And what we wanted to see then is something that looks to something to the effect of this. What are some key qualities that we want to see? Well, the first thing is going to be an appropriate title that's going to be capitalized and spelled correctly. I want to see some sort of a key or legend that's going to let me know what the bars mean and what the colors mean. I want to see that for my left vertical axis, there's some sort of a label of what these percentages stand for. And then lastly, I'm going to have the world, the United States, in this case, India, represented, and would call those regions. So that way I have an understanding of context of what I'm looking for. In this case, my bar graph is a vertical line rather than horizontal. It's entirely style at this point. If you want to do either vertical or horizontal lines, it's entirely up to you. And what I also did here is I customized the colors. I tried to use the colors of the Indian flag here for India to make it stand out and pop. Maybe you want to change around your colors as well to kind of tell your story and visually let us see what's happening with your country. So when I'm looking at the literacy rates, this is really kind of the ideal of what we wanted to look at. Maybe it is horizontal. That's okay. A common thing that we saw, I'm going to go over to the life expectancy, was this weird blank space that people had in their graph and their chart. And then you also noticed over here that it doesn't really note male or female. And so we wanted to go ahead and fix this out, and I'll show you how to do that. What's going to happen is we're going to go up to Advanced Edit, and then we're going to go on over to the Start. And what you notice here is the data range that we selected for this graph. I'm going to click on this little grid, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reselect the information that I need to find. And I'm going to go on over to the education and gender issues. Once I've done that, I'll see everything in blue here is what's been selected. And what I see as the culprit is that I have this extra row 1, which is in here, that has this blank box and the literacy rate. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and try to fix it out. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select, in this case it was life expectancy rather. I want to make sure that I have only the blank box down through the India. I do not have the life expectancy boxes up top here. I'm going to hit OK. And look what it does in my graph. If I hit update, everything's the way it needs to be. And my check would be for my life expectancy, I got the title, I got the key, I have my regions which are labeled. And in this case, these numbers would be years when I'm looking at life expectancy. If you're finding you have that weird extra white space, it's probably because you have an extra row selected above the data that you need. Just go ahead and fix it, and everything will be all good. Thanks for watching.